Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, April 13th. Tesla is starting to hire for the upcoming launch of its semi-service program. Semi-truck servicing and maintenance is a big business, with the average truck needing $10,000 to $15,000 of maintenance per year. Electric cars fare better since the maintenance, of course, is much less with less moving parts. Electrek found a new job opening for a semi-service technician. In the job listing, Tesla mentions what it calls an upcoming new and exciting semi-service program. But the only location where the job is listed is Mississauga, which is located near Toronto in Ontario, Canada. And we don't know all the motives, but Walmart Canada is one of the biggest Tesla semi-reservation holders with over 130 trucks on order. And, consequently, Walmart Canada is based in Mississauga. Tesla is preparing to support its upcoming new Tesla semi-electric trucks en route between Fremont Factory and Gigafactory, Nevada. Tesla moves a ton of products on the 260-mile stretch between the two factories. All the battery packs and drivetrains are produced in Nevada and then shipped to California, where Tesla builds and assembles electric cars. Elon Musk has previously characterized the cost of moving parts between the two locations as gigantic. And with production starting soon, the new service stations along the way will help out quite a bit. The cost savings could reduce the cost of operation to 85 cents per mile. The automaker is going to be its own best customer when it comes to electric trucks. Tesla CEO Elon Musk reportedly attempted to hire Volkswagen CEO Herbert Diess to take his own role as chief executive officer back in 2015. Diess is one of the most respected automotive executives in the business. After more than 15 years at BMW, where he was one of the top executives, he decided to leave in 2014. A report from Business Insider Germany states that Musk offered the CEO role at Tesla to Diess in 2015, and the latter had even had a contract in hand. In recent years, we've learned that Musk and Diess have a relationship, but now we know from the report that the two knew each other in person back from Diess' days at BMW. The Volkswagen ID.4 Pro, which is the first volume version of the Volkswagen SUV, has received its official EPA range estimate of 260 miles. The VW ID.4 is expected to be an important vehicle to accelerate the adoption thanks to its price and the fact that VW is planning to build in high volume at multiple factories. They actually have one U.S. factory starting next year. For now, only the first edition of the ID.4 has been delivered in the U.S., scoring a similar 250 miles of range with the EPA. But now that the Pro edition is touting a slightly greater number, VW is sounding the horn again. In their announcement, they reiterate, quote, ID.4 owners receive 3 years of unlimited charging at Electrify America DC fast chargers at no additional cost. By the way, the Pro version is on sale for just shy of $40,000 before incentives. Polestar announced today the launch of its new variant of the Polestar 2. Cheaper and longer-range versions are now available. Last year, Volvo launched the Polestar 2, an all-electric fastback car which has been well received for its strong design and Android Automotive OS-powered infotainment system. Quite the mouthful. But only the launch edition of Polestar 2 has been available up until now, with dual motors and a range of 233 miles. Polestar is introducing a single-motor version of the vehicle, which will be cheaper and achieve a longer range of about 260 miles. They also note the Plus Pack. The Plus Pack includes a more premium interior, exterior, full-length panoramic glass roof, a premium Harman Kardon audio system with 13 speakers, WaveTech vegan upholstery, black ash wood deco panels, fully electric heated front seats with memory, heated rear seats, heated steering wheel, and heated wiper blades. Car is starting to sound a lot like a Swiss Army knife. Electrek takes a look at one of the lesser-known EV companies, Sono Motors. This EV startup has developed a solar electric vehicle called the Scion, which can add an additional 150 miles of range per week by harnessing the power of the sun. The Scion is a unique solar electric vehicle that is built around practicality and reliability rather than a radical design. The current generation prototype has a unique yet standard exterior, which consists of 13 solar modules integrated through the injection molding polymer. The Scion can add about 10 miles of range per day on average. Without solar, the current Scion prototype can travel about 158 miles on its 35 kilowatt-hour liquid-cooled battery and 120 kilowatt powertrain. Additionally, drivers can make their Scion available for others to drive as well. Whether it's family, friends, neighbors, or strangers, owners will have the ability to decide who can take the car for a spin when they're not using it. They can also have the ability to charge if they wish, meaning charge for money. Looking ahead, the biggest focus for Sono right now is to get the Scion SEV into full-fledged production. Sono is still on pace to begin deliveries of the Scion in 2023. Yamaha Motors has just unveiled a new oil-cooled electric motor combined with an inverter and reduction gearbox with claimed industry-leading power density. The company's latest innovation is a 350 kilowatt or 469 horsepower electric drivetrain. That's enough to power more than 95% of the cars on the road already. The motor, gearbox, and electronic speed controller are all housed in the same assembly, resulting in what Yamaha is calling the industry's highest class in output density. Yamaha is so confident in the system that they're already taking pre-orders for the new motor assembly. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, the Navajo Nation has finalized leases for the Cameron Solar Farm and the Red Mesa Tappahat Solar Generation Plant. The 200-megawatt Cameron, which is near the east entrance of the Grand Canyon National Park, will generate energy for the Salt River Project, one of Arizona's largest utilities. It will employ around 400 people during construction and create $109 million in revenue over the next 3 decades. U.S. President Joe Biden's $2 trillion infrastructure plan earmarks $16 billion for clearing up abandoned oil wells and mines. According to the Interstate Oil and Gas Compact Commission, there are 56,600 documented abandoned wells in the U.S. and possibly around 746,000 more that are undocumented. Some of them date back to the 19th century when wells were completely unregulated. California's Pacific Gas and Electric Company today launched the Community Microgrid Enablement Program. The program will help communities identify, design, and build permanent multi-customer microgrids that serve critical facilities and vulnerable customer groups. A community microgrid is a group of customers and distributed energy resources, such as solar, with the ability to disconnect from and reconnect to the power grid. PG&E will provide technical and financial support on a prioritized basis for qualifying projects in areas with the greatest energy resilience needs. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.